Yay!
Yay!
Hello.
Yay!
It's a pre-show.
It is a pre-show.
We seem so enthusiastic
It's
about
the
that.
pre-show after all.
It's a yeah, no.
I'm still
Striker,
trying to
you're
find my
fired.
mixer. There it is.
Happy holidays, Sunny Starbright,
Sunny Starbright.
in the IRC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, only 10 minutes, but you know,
It's
pre-show is
10 minutes,
pre-show,
but,
and
like-
derps are derps.
It's 10 minutes, but we're going to be discussing the year-end, like it's like a year-end review show, so it's going to be us talking the entire time anyway, and you know, interacting with you guys too, and hopefully y'all can hear me, because according to everything I see, I can, like, you guys can hear me, and I should hear me, except that my interface is now so good that I just can't tell that I'm talking.
Okay,
hear you.
Steel Cords. I'm sorry, totally not Steel Cords says that they can hear you for us.
Yeah. So, like, my interface now is so good that the latency is so low that I'm just talking and I don't actually hear my voice in the headphones. It just sounds like I'm talking. Like it blows my mind because it's, like, invisible. I'm like, this isn't working. I don't hear myself. It's not
Forrest.
working.
So, Forrest, what you're saying is you're used to working with crappy equipment. Now that you have good equipment, you're just not used to it yet.
That's right. But-
She's
Pretty
not.
much.
Also, speaking of good equipment, like, we were working on this special, and I worked on it so hard I blew up my hard drive. So,
At least you didn't catch
Can
on
I
fire.
just say how fantastic it is that the most reliable hard drive you have is the one named Discord?
yeah. So I have 3 hard drives. I have the one that has my operating system, which is Celestia. I have Discord, which was just, like, backup stuff. And Yanob says it's too good. I don't like it. And then I had my audio drive, which was Octavia. And Octavia got moody and moved out. And yeah, it's... Thankfully, I was able to move the stuff for the special over to Discord, which is now my most reliable drive. So how about that?
Because Discord's the one screwing up all the other drives.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Discord's
He's
just
being
like,
all sinister and Discordy and stuff, and
True.
exactly.
no, Discordy, not Discordian.
Also, I can say,
I was going to say something about that, but I held back.
all I can say is, dang it, Forrest, with things that fail on you not catching on fire.
Yeah. So Larsis, tell us about your hardware failures.
Well, I have a 16-channel mixer. It was made by a really good company. It caught fire 2 days ago.
Was it a Mackie or?
No, actually, it was actually a Presonus.
Oh,
I
literally
did
caught
hear this
fire?
story.
I like
Okay.
Presonus.
Okay, I knew you liked your Personas. I didn't know that it caught fire. Like, just
Well,
like spontaneously?
Well, I turned it on, and smoke started pouring out of it, and I looked outside and saw glowy bits, and I thought, you know, maybe I should cut the power to this thing.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a feature.
So Rax just mentioned in the chat something about our new promo pic, which I'm trying to pull up, but yeah, there it is. Whoop. Whoa, that's a little bit too. There we go. Rah.
Thanks, Ardale.
Yes. Thank you, Ardale. That is so adorable.
I guess.
Oh, six. You have to understand. We love her like a sister too.
No.
6, this is just the R63U in a Campbell's tomato soup commercial.
Yeah, but I don't look in the mirror and be like, "Oh, you're adorable."
Possibilities indeed.
I mean,
Well, you don't yet.
I don't.
One
yet.
day.
I will not deny that occasionally I'll be like, "Huh, my hair actually did what I wanted to do today. You look good." But
And
yeah.
she was featured on QDR Crusaders earlier.
Yeah,
Seriously, actually?
Ardale just said so.
Wow,
Yeah.
Nice.
that's awesome.
And 6, it's called gel and conditioner. They really help with that.
Ha ha ha,
Actually,
that's cute.
It's called cross promotion, where
It's called
we
I'm
pay
Too
other
Lazy.
shows to promote our stuff.
Yes, so
Wait, we pay other shows, but not the video editor.
Yes.
and the audio editor.
Yes.
Wait, people are getting paid?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, not us.
Where's the money coming from?
My
Bash.
goldfish.
Bash just
Probably Bash.
throws money.
Oh, Don
Yes.
Bash script. of
So,
the Brony Con.
Forrest, my goldfish says that our operational budget for this month is only $1.3 billion. So we're not going to go to buy Hasbro yet.
But I
Bash
wanted
script.
that
He's gonna
yacht.
make you an offer.
That
Can't
Okay,
wait.
EOH
everybody
yacht.
stop buying ponies for a little while until we can afford Hasbro.
All right.
How long we gotta wait? Like 2 months?
Something like that.
I don't know. I think we can use my allowance. It only gave me 1.6 trillion this month. So what are we buying with that? Let's buy Zeta a new main because we stole that earlier.
We did steal that.
We did steal his main earlier.
Larsus, you need to tell that terrible pun you told earlier.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay.
It wasn't actually a terrible pun. It was actually a good joke.
It was an amazing pun. But
Yeah,
I want
there
to
we
see
go.
how many
So-
people in the chat actually get this.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
what we're going to do is we're going to pause and not give away the answer for like 10 seconds to see if anyone gets it, which is, what do you call a Christmas decoration made from $100 bills?
To get to the other side.
Nonsense, I like that one.
I actually have instruments. Why am I just humming stuff?
Yes, we have a 6 up there who has an instrument so that I can say something like ibuprofeno.
But I don't have it next to me. Ba, 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 ba.
Did you just do that with a recorder?
Yes.
Okay.
Recorder is like second best instrument in the world. I didn't hear the question. Oh,
Okay,
come on.
so the only thing that people have is they didn't hear it or something.
We've got guesses like Bill Gates, McDonald's, lots of Christmas dough,
All right,
burned
I'm back.
money.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's just give it away, and we'll see how old our chat is to see if they know who this is, which is Aretha Franklin's. Wrong song, 6.
People get it.
There we go.
Oh man.
I forgot how to play the thing.
That's so like it's dumb.
Oh,
Aretha Franklin.
I'll have to tell my dad that one. He'll love that.
Nobody gets it. Nobody gets it.
no,
There's a face palm.
a few people. No, so far, Demon Wolf doesn't get it.
Darkmoon gets
Striker
it.
claims to get it.
Mike M gets it.
Other Christmas promo pick. Why are you asking me? I don't pay you that much.
Wait, pay? Again? There's that word again.
You're
Keep
what?
using that word. I don't think it means what you think it
I
means.
think it means.
Okay, so for those of you that didn't get the joke, go to the YouTubes, type in Aretha Franklin, ARETHAFRANKLIN.
Or type in respect.
Yeah, I was about to say, she made a song where she spelled something out, didn't she?
Yes.
Yes, she did.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. No, not urethra.
No!
No! And there goes our PG-13 rating.
No,
Congratulations.
no, that's a medical term. We're fine. We're cool.
All right.
Wait, what?
Somebody, Enop.
Yeah.
Enop.
Look
Enop.
what Enop said in the IRC.
I see. Oh man.
In other news,
Oh,
Demon
there's
Wolf,
snow.
are you still engaged?
I know.
Problems.
Yes,
I'm
Demon Wolf,
just-
are you engaged?
Still.
I'm just basically
Okay, good. Just
being
checking.
Yeah.
quiet.
We lost a good man today. Last week, I guess.
Last week.
Yeah.
What?
He's engaging the enemy. No, it's
Oh.
5-second films. Anybody who's watched it will get that. I'm sorry.
Infinite.
No, no, shush. Don't insult me like that.
Shh. Hey, guys. Shh. Hey.
Simply no.
Actually, it's
Dice,
funny.
you do that too well.
It's funny because like when I was recording Infinite's lines, he started reading the lines and he's like, "Does every one of my lines begin with 'Hey guys'?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
yeah, they do. Hey guys, hey, over here."
Hey, listen. Hey.
There's a reason that Forest Link is a thing.
Oh boy.
And it's because of Infinavi.
Yep.
The heck is that?
That's angry noises made by Forest Rain.
Sounded like pigeons attacking.
Forrest, what are you doing? A tongue trill on a recorder? Is that what that is? Yeah, that's what that is.
It's actually a throat trill.
Oh, really?
Tongue trill is like. No, I can't do a tongue trill because it requires a tongue trill takes too much air, and a recorder you can't blow that much air through.
That sounds
Recorder-
like
recorder is an
you know what?
instrument
I'm going
of-
to stop right now. What
Yeah.
I was going to say.
That tongue troll is why Jungle Monsoon is a thing.
Oh, it's like an Indiana Jones movie.
Yes.
Ah.
It's me crawling through the dungeon or the jungle right there.
the Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
That was more like 70s spy music.
Yeah, that's,
It's 70s jungle spy music. This is what happens when James Bond decides to track things down in the Amazon.
It's the third in like Flint movie. That's what it was.
Oddly enough, that's the second image that Ardale drew for Christmas was a spy forest rain crawling through the jungle. Right, Ardale? Draw it.
Oh my gosh.
No? Oh.
So
Close?
Close.
close.
Close, but no.
no.
Oh, well.
what do you got for us, Ardale? And now the latency
The
kills us.
the latency game?
The latency game.
Yes. This is like those news reporters that went over to like Afghanistan after 9/11 because, and tell us, what do you see on the ground over there? 10-second wait. I see lots of things moving around. Great.
What kind of
Well,
thing?
that was descriptive, thanks.
Okay, she just twitted the words. I can do them.
Twitter twatted.
Waited.
Whoa.
Whoa. Guys,
Oh
I
dear.
know we aren't British, but that's still kind of an offensive
we're trying to
word.
break the continuum before the continuum ends.
Yeah.
Well, that's an
That one.
interesting image right
Wow.
there, guys.
Yeah.
Whoa, what?
Okay. I don't know if we can put that on the screen.
Whoa.
What?
Wait, where?
What?
Whoa.
I don't see.
It's
What?
it's on GG2 Kawai's Twitter.
I'm scared. I
It's
went to
the
the wrong
latest one.
program. I clicked on
Whoa.
Facebook.
Yes, this is actually a point where
Okay.
even EO or even Equestria Daily would put saucy on it rather than just having
Yeah.
it on their thing.
Huh.
BRB, guys. Dustin's not too far away. I'm gonna go kill him.
He called it too. He said "so dead" right before you said that.
Well, six, you have my bow.
All right.
And my well, he has his own
And
axe.
my
He has a whole- all
axe.
See, this is what I was afraid of.
All right. We're gonna take a quick break here, and we're gonna start the show. But before we start the show, I'm just gonna play a little bit of Christmas music to kind of get us in the mood for the season. And this is something I did last year, so I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you after the break. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. And have yourself a merry little Christmas night. Silver bells, silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city.
But rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power when we have gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one. Fires glow. Blowing this December, I feel so alone. I'm longing for someone to hold. Winter snowing, mistletoeing is here under my tree. I really hope to see you running straight to me this Christmas Eve. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
So it is December 23rd, 2014, and this is the last Elements of Harmony for this year, and the last Elements of Harmony on Everfree Network. And we're joined with several of our hosts, our video editor, our PR manager, and additional audio editor, and 900, 800-year-old, whatever you are, Larsis. So,
Keeper of the goldfish.
there's been a lot that has kind of happened over this last year. We started about a year ago, I think January of 2014, so this has been almost exactly a year for us.
We've been working on it for a little over a year because we got started in mid-November, merged with you guys around early December, and launched on January 6th.
That is true.
So we have been working at it a little bit longer than we've been broadcasting, but we have been broadcasting for just under a year.
Just shy of a year. It has been a ride.
It really has. And this show is completely dedicated to everything that's happened on the show, everybody that's been with us, everybody that's helped us with this, all the guests that have been on it, and all the people that kind of help make this thing happen every week, which is a lot more people than you see in this call. But yeah, so
I tried to pull together a list, and I'm 90% sure it's incomplete.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been a crazy ride.
Yeah, a year ago I sat down in front of my software and just, I don't know what this show should sound like.
yeah, and then the video editors did the same thing with video.
Yeah.
Because I remember at the beginning that we were trying to figure out exactly what the show should look like too, and we pretty much owe the entire visual element of the show, at least in this particular version of the show is pretty bare bones because it's one of those live shows. But like an actual produced show, we owe the entirety of what the visuals look like to Parchi.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Indeed.
and
Yeah.
Desi.
And that's
And
it.
Desi.
And
And
Desi, yes.
Because I remember back when Parchi did that first episode, and Parchi was like, "Oh God, did I do too much?" And
I was like, I don't want to distract from the interview. And Infinite was like, no, do more of that. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And I remember when I got brought on, like me and Zeta and Araxinus kind of started our own thing that was very similar to the EOH group before we joined the EOH group. And we were working on something called Project Inspirations, yeah.
yeah.
I have it on my folder on the computer is like Project Inspirations show bumpers.
You still
it's like,
have it?
Yeah, it's the
Operation
session I
Inspiration.
still do the intros off of, but except for now because we're moving into a new year, we're moving into a new network, and we're going to work on a new intro for the show as well. So there's a lot of interesting things, and we have different show concepts and stuff that are coming up. So to answer, I think it was Starbright. I don't remember at the moment, but holy jeez, things are attacking me from behind. But to answer the question that was asked in the chat, are we going to continue into 2015? Yes, we are. We're going to continue on Canterlot Hill because the majority of the group bringing you Canterlot Hill is us.
We're pretty much one of the creators of it.
Yeah.
Or basically helped
Yes, we
create
are
it.
all one of the creators. We merged forces like fusion, and
It's kind of funny because we're getting stronger. Like it's funny because last year we created Elements to Harmony, and now this year we're helping create Canterlot
A
Hill.
network, yeah.
What will we create next year? Who knows?
We joked that next year we're going to have to create like a whole new internet.
Fandom.
Yeah.
New fandom next
Yeah.
year.
New
New
fandom.
fandom.
New fandom, new internet, new country,
Coming in 2016.
New
EO
fandom.
new
Fandom.
celestial
Well,
satellite.
and then let's
We're
do
gonna screw the moon.
the
moon's
country
too,
of GG.
mainstream. We're gonna make a new moon. Please no.
Well, luckily, my goldfish and I have decided to buy the Isle of Man.
Ah.
We're renaming it the Isle of Mare.
Create the
What?
GG fandom.
We'll make Lyra the president.
The Lyra, the president of the Isle of Mare, and
Man,
she'll
yeah.
Well, Larsus just said we would rename it to the Isle of Mare, and that would just give her something to argue about.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I
We
love
should
it.
leave it as man. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, everybody
What's your
who's
problem
mentioning
with Jeremy
GG.
Clarkson?
I'm-
Yeah,
I'm
Araxinus.
trying so hard to stay in holiday spirit and stuff like that, and you guys are just making it very difficult for me.
Why?
Because I want to do all these violent things now.
Well, Six,
Ah,
you are
little
you are in the holiday spirit. You see, Die Hard is a holiday.
Holiday movie. Yeah, best holiday movie.
No, 6. Just
Jack the halls
embrace
with bells and bodies. Fa la 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 la.
just embrace Festivus. We sit around and tell each other why we hate each other.
Friendship is
Isn't
insult.
that just us?
Friendship is
Well,
insult.
yeah, that's pretty much us.
Dice, what's it like being in one of these calls and on the show while like normally you're listening to the show and repeating things we say on the Twitters?
Speaking of which,
I am having a harder time focusing on the Twitters.
Yeah, I have that same problem. Like I'm completely focused on at what people are saying and not on like I wanted to back you up and never could.
It's all good. You guys
doesn't
give
work.
plenty of material for Twitter, though. And for those of you who don't follow our Twitter, you should.
At EO Harmony.
Speaking of material for tweeting, that actually is a pretty good segue on what we're going to talk about, right?
Sure.
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 None of us know what you're talking about.
Oh, we're gonna. Okay, so like this episode. Granted, I've been gone for most of the day, so I don't really know
So have
what you
I.
guys had planned. But
That's
basically, I checked host chat this morning and was like, "What's going on?" And Zeta was like, "Hey, we're picking our favorite memories throughout the year, and we're going to talk about them." So, yeah.
Yeah.
So in terms of tweeting material and stuff like that, like just dumb stuff we've said that ended up being funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much of
Dice
that.
does a great job
Memories.
cherry picking that too.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff that I remember us saying that we didn't actually say on the show.
Well,
Oh yeah, a lot of post-show jokes and.
Yeah, you see, folks, these calls tend to happen when we're not on the air too, and we're sitting there saying we should just record this.
Yeah.
Yeah. After we get out of the show, we're like, we should just keep recording, and there's a ton of material. It's all blue, but there's a ton of material.
There's a lot of it, but most of it's like dirty profanity kind of
That's
stuff.
what blue means.
Yeah.
Blue. I thought blue was a color.
Blue is
a comedic term for dirty humor.
Snowblitz is blue.
Snowblitz doesn't work blue nearly as much as.
No, Snowblitz is blue.
Yeah, he is.
You're fired. Okay, moving on.
I know.
But yeah,
it's good. It's cold. It'll warm me up.
I never would expect Six saying so many horrible things.
Our sweet little Mormon.
I know. I thought Mormons were supposed to hate profanity, but they just love it so much.
You've never met my wife, have you?
Dude.
Good point.
So there's some other stuff we can talk about too, because we have a special. Originally the special was going to air next week, but with all the technical issues I've been having with my computer and with all the holiday stress that everybody's having, we're having to push that back. So you will get a special, but you'll get it on Canterlot Hill sometime in the new year. I think right now we're looking at the 13th. Yeah.
Will that make it the first
January
show?
Wait, we're doing it the 13th?
The 13th.
Yes, the 13th. Okay. We were talking about the 6th. Now we're talking about the 13th.
Yeah,
better
because
still.
there
Pray
won't be
we do
enough,
not alter it further.
There won't be enough time after I get back to work on stuff, because I get back on the 2nd. So, and by the way, I'm leaving for Washington in
you got my hopes up. You mean
7
DC,
hours.
don't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
Washington D.C. The good Washington.
Hey.
The warm Washington.
Forrest, you need to come by and say hi.
I will come by and say hi. I'll be there for a week.
Yeah, now as for the Christmas
You can
special,
come over.
Forrest,
We'll do board games.
we could be like Top Gear and just push it back till March.
Oh my god. I think that's too late.
But one thing we can do as a
haven't,
stopgap is we have a ton of outtakes that we could show you guys if you guys were actually interested in hearing some of them. And now we will.
Let us know in the chat. Do you guys want to see some outtakes or hear some outtakes?
How can they see outtakes? We never show any videos.
Well,
I realized that halfway after saying it.
Actually,
we do have something to show later.
Please
we
no.
do.
I was about to say, you say that.
Yeah. We do
Oh,
have
wait a
something to
minute.
show
Are
later.
you talking about the other thing?
The other thing.
Oh, God.
Actually, I have a whole bunch of things I can show people, but
Are we allowed to show that thing?
Which thing? I'm lost.
Apparently-
There are so many things.
It's a good thing the chat's not in the Skype call, or it would be like the anthology
thing about
thing.
Iowa.
Show that thing!
Are we allowed to show that? The
I-
Iowa one?
I just noticed, no, it's in there. Believe me. Fritzy just said in the chat, guys, my mom came in to talk to me and then forgot what she was going to say, so she just started repeating everything you guys were saying on the show without realizing it.
Hi, Fritzy's mom.
Hi, Fritzy's
Hi,
mom. We're being
Got it going
hypnotic.
on?
No, Parchy, no.
No, bad Parchy, no cookie.
Moving on.
Okay, so let's see if I can find a good outtake here. Something good, but not too good.
Oh, come on.
Gotta have a good opener.
A good opener, yeah, that's true.
Good opener.
That's true. That's true. What? Brony Mike has so many awesome outtakes with this.
I think Sliffs are my favorite though. Some of Sliffs and some of Tim's.
I haven't heard
Okay.
any of Slips.
Yeah,
I only
Tim's
heard Brony
have
Mike.
always been my favorite, because when Tim screws up, because he rarely does actually, but when he does, it's pure gold.
The one that Sliff told you not to use was hilarious, and I died.
Oh, from the Forrest Pistol used that one. That one?
Yeah,
was
that one.
beautiful.
Okay, so we were talking about Tim, and Tim's not here because Tim's traveling, presumably to see family. So I'm going to play you two outtakes in a row. These ones are entitled Tim's Cutie Mark and Tim's Cutie Mark Continued.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Oh,
They're censored, aren't they?
no.
Yes, they are censored.
They are censored,
big long beeps.
Okay, good.
All right, so
And the
we'll take
context will be known.
we'll take a listen to this.
His cutie mark fades and is replaced by Luna in a chef's toque.
Oh, what the hell is that? I can only imagine the facial expressions going on over there.
That's awesome. All right.
Oh, of course.
No, what the god? I don't want a Luna cutie mark. Celestia's best princess. What the goddamn? fucking-
Tim gets really into character.
Yeah, it really does.
Especially when he's drunk. It's
Yeah, I was
hilarious.
about to say, how many...
Didn't he say
Zeta, how many drinks into character was this, do you think?
5.
at least 5? Yes, I was gonna say 5.
Yeah.
It was fairly early on, so it was.
But I remember he even said like he doesn't remember recording half of his lines.
Yeah, Tim was really out of it for this one.
Yes, the phrase I've been using to describe that level of drunkenness this year is more plastered than a Roman fresco, which means for Ciderfest next year I need to come up with a new term.
Oh, help.
Oh boy.
Oh, man.
Oh, we're gonna go on to the second one now.
Yeah, Chad, if you like that one, let me pull up one for Brony Mike. But
Also,
we
may I
need
just say that-
support.
Oh my gosh.
We need support in the RC to say yes. We want to hear Brony Mike's outtakes.
So everyone chant on 3.
Yeah, let's get
Show
Brony
the
Mike.
thing! Show
Show
the
the
thing!
thing.
Show
Show
the
the
thing.
thing.
Oh, this isn't gonna work. Wow. Okay, that's a lot
Even
of yeses.
Dinky Bot says hell yes.
Even Dinky Bot says that, yes.
All right. Show the thing. Show the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Yeah.
So my favorite one is "There Be a Storm," but I need another one from Brony Mike. Does anybody remember?
Oh, let me pull up the folder.
There was Sirens. That was Brony Mike.
Oh, man. I forgot about that.
Spoilers. Jeez.
Worst producer we have to do at some point too.
Battle of
Yeah.
Kazoos?
Yes. Let's do Battle of Kazoos first, and then we'll do There Be a Storm.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
So
let's have
this is Brony Mike screwing up everything.
You need to beat me in a battle.
Kazoos.
It's just I love that flight of the bumblebee.
Well, you beat me.
Rimsky-Korsakov would be proud.
Oh my god. That's
Sometimes I can't tell if you're laughing or crying.
Sometimes neither can I.
Sometimes they're the same.
Sometimes they're the same.
yeah. So that's actually something that Brony Mike does at conventions too. Is play Flight of the Bumblebee on kazoo. I've
Then he
seen him do
chokes
it
to death.
at least once or twice, but yeah, in that particular instance, he swallowed his kazoo.
Oh my gosh.
It's a very important thing to keep in mind is to not swallow your kazoo.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, because
It's
then
kazoo
all you
101.
can do is kazoo. Is that a verb too? I don't even know.
Yeah, because
Hey,
then
it's a verb
if you
now.
swallow your kazoo, you wind up talking like this all the time, and it sounds really dumb.
You know what? That's actually a good. You know what? Now
Honestly,
that I'm
don't
thinking
even know what
about
you
it,
said.
Parchy, you made a good quote. Dice, add that in as a tweet. There you go.
I may have already done so.
Okay, there you go.
Dice is like fastest hand in the West. when it comes to
I
tweeting.
know.
He's like, that's good material. Done.
You see, the reason that Dice's OC is unicorn is that in real life he actually is one.
Yep.
And he just uses his keyboard with magic.
I honestly think that fingers would be more useful.
We'll see. Is
If
there
you
music
learn
on
how
the
to
show
touch
tonight? Yes,
type-
there is.
Yes, there is. There is in fact music on the show tonight beyond what you just heard.
So okay, well,
Glorious music.
we were talking about memories with this stupid show we do, and probably my favorite memory is season 1, episode 13, the April Fool's Day special.
Oh, so many headaches, so much work, but such a great payoff.
So worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Here's my favorite moment. Sliff is here.
Sliff just came in. Sliff just came in. Everybody,
mid-show.
everybody, shh for a second.
Hey.
Nah, she be a
You know, my
sliff
favorite
storm.
part of the
Nah,
show?
she be a slife storm. Yar, I acquired the sylph scope. Yar, the bar a star morph the part bar. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. That 'tis all I remember.
You talked over it, Sliff.
Did I?
I put him down at the beginning, so you guys didn't hear anything, but everybody else did.
Okay, good.
Play it again.
That's good.
I'm not gonna
The
play it again. You
sniff
ruined everything.
I did.
Yeah, you
I
do
did.
ruin
Sniff
everything.
storm.
I'm sorry.
Sliff with his sweater vest of many pockets.
This is one of those things that you learn on doing a talk show, is that the most important thing to do during a talk show is to listen. And
You know
not-
what, since
and
he's
not
he-
to talk.
You know what?
Oh, I
Since
was
he's
hoping
here and
everybody
since it's
was
the
gonna-
holidays, Forrest, can you add the Grinch to his face?
Oh.
Can I add the Grinch?
Oh, hang on.
The Sliff
Sliff,
Grinch.
know
Sliff,
that,
Sliff can add the Grinch to his face.
Do it.
Somebody did that.
I don't have the Sliff
Yeah.
Grinch on me.
Oh, you don't
it's
have it
on the-
anymore?
It's on my
Oh.
crashed hard drive.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, if you were here at the beginning of the show, you'd have heard him talking about that. Her talking about that. I'm
You're
a
getting
dead
there.
man.
That's another thing that everybody
and-
here understands, and people in the chat are like, "What?"
Yeah,
Yeah, you and your
you'll
pronouns.
understand.
Yeah.
Parchi, you forgot to say I'm a dead woman.
I
What?
am not currently a woman.
Not
Yes,
current.
because,
Not
because
currently.
because your voice isn't strained from post BronyCon things, so you don't sound
Oh,
like
God.
Elma.
That's my. That's
Well,
my
you know, I
best
think
memory
I
of
actually
it.
still have that file of me going, Draft, call your mother.
That's awesome. But yes, so year-end thing, since it is the year-end and like whatever, I am coming out like publicly as transgender, just so like the fans of this show know. So I am female in life, day to day. So yes,
And
that is
power
why
to you for doing that.
that's why you hear she all the time from the hosts.
Except
Yeah.
for me, because I am an idiot who screws up all the time.
Yeah,
I know, and
but so does
and me.
so does Sliff, and yeah, it's-
I'm one of those people who will write 2012 in 2015. So, Forrest, I'm going to be addressing you as male for the next 65 years, and I am so sorry.
Luckily
but
for
like,
both of those.
when we're
2008.
like 95, you'll send me a postcard and you'll finally be like, so the other day I said she, and I'll write you back a postcard that's like, good on you, bro.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Because only old people use postcards. That's the thing that's funny to me. It's like, it's not going to be an
Oh
email.
my
I'm not going
God.
to shoot you a text. You're going to be 90 years old and you're going to forget how to use your freaking phone. So you're going to have to use postcards to get messages to people.
Oh, my God.
Still using
I
photos.
wish you were here. I forgot my medicine at home.
So what we've
In 80
determined,
years,
Six-
it'll probably just be.
No, Zeta, in 80 years, it'll be like Instagram is now. We like crappy photos that look like they came out of an old Polaroid on our phones. Pretty soon we'll want old postcards because they'll be a novelty.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Stamps will be a thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Go back to
okay.
the
Oh,
original
wait,
thing.
dude, wait, real quick. So, I have a friend named Standing Leaf who I'm not sure is in the chat tonight. I
He
kind of
better
hope,
be.
I hope he is.
Was earlier.
I will.
Standing.
I will
I'm
go
like looking
poke
right
him.
now. Oh, there
Yeah,
he is.
same.
Yeah, Standing Leaf is there. So
yeah, he's
Standing
there.
Leaf sent me a custom Christmas card this year.
Oh,
And let me see if I can find the picture of it, because like I just posted it the other day. No. go to my thing.
Standing Leaf, link it to us. Quick. See if you can beat her.
All right, so there we go.
You can't.
So I'll just make this slightly bigger so you can kind of see the thing.
Nope.
Oh, that is the cutest thing.
Stop.
I can't.
Stop saying
And the
my
card
stupid
is
face.
too.
Oh my god.
One, two.
There we go.
1, 2, 3. Aww.
There's the card. I'm trying to zoom in.
I was kind of off.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I
That
just
is
realized
adorable.
something. I'm still disguised in the chat here. Hang on a second.
Are you?
There we go. No. And shut up.
Not anymore.
No, I am not. That.
You are
And
no
also
longer sneaky kid.
And also be quiet.
I forgot about that. That was a long time ago. Well, that was a week ago, but yeah.
Standing Leaf says OMG. Why does Standing Leaf say OMG? I don't understand.
That stands for on my gopher.
On my garage.
Garage?
Garage.
On my garage. The car's in the garage.
Are you gonna shove them into your
Draft.
car's boots?
The car's in your garage.
Oh my god. All
Mr.
right.
Draft.
So okay, so we should go into a first song break because we're like 10 minutes overdue for it. Did you guys? We are, yeah. Did you
more like
guys?
15.
Do you guys want to feature something that has to do with people from EOH, or something that has to do with guests that we've interviewed on EOH?
Let's do
Play
guess first.
Discord
Let's do guess first.
and all variations of
Okay.
this
Discord.
show is
no.
going to be running for the next
Discord.
16 hours.
Speaking
I
of
hope none you all
Discord,
had planned.
here's Luna. But no, okay.
Play Darude Sandstorm.
All right, so I'm actually going to play a song that Pony One Kenobi released last year, which is probably one of the best songs that P1K has produced, and Herpadur, one of the best songs that P1K has produced, and
Wait.
what?
Herpadur by Pony One Kenobi.
No.
P1K, I request it. Sorry, continue.
I hate you.
I know.
Okay, so this is a Christmas song that P1K produced last year. That's probably one of the best songs he's produced. It's called Winter Nights.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Ever network.
That is assuming, of course, that the song wants to play, which it does not. So give me a second.
Well, they're still listening to
Maybe we
Elements of
should-
Harmony
we
on
have
Everfree
one,
Network.
That's
Please
true.
hold.
And a
Yeah.
happy
And it is
News in the
still
chat.
currently
You're-
Everfree Network.
You're listening to
Or
Elements
it's like-
Harmony still on Everfree Network. Yes.
How about we just
Assuming
hold
Assuming
this?
the song gets played before the end
We're
of the year.
listening to
Okay.
Forrest is mucking it all up
Quiet
on
you.
Forrest.
No, everything was in place. It just didn't want to
You're
play.
listening to Elements of Harmony on Not Much Longer Now free.
Here we go.
Nights are cold and dark. You've been playing with my heart, and I've got promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. Snow is gently falling on this lonely winter night. There's wreaths of green and mistletoe and colored Christmas lights. I hear the bells are ringing, but I can't make out the tune. 'Cause my head is filled with melodies and songs of me and you. These winter nights are cold and dark. You've been playing with my heart, and I've got promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. Fire's blowing, wind is blowing. This December I've wants to wake. This feeling just keeps growing, and it's so hard to keep things straight. No miles may separate us, I can't doubt that I'm in love. Cause every hour, every day, you know it's you I'm thinking of. I wish that I could hold you close, but you're haunted by another ghost. And all I have to make you see are clumsy words and melodies. These winter nights are cold and dark, cause you've been playing with my heart. And I've got promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep. Fires glowing, wind is blowing. This December I've been so alone. I'm longing for some girl to hold. Winter snowing, mistletoe, is here under my tree. I really hope to see you running straight to me this Christmas Eve. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? 'Cause all I really want this year's for you to say that you'll be mine. Fires glowing, wind is blowing. This December I've been so alone. I'm longing for some girl to hold. Winter snowing, mistletoe, is here under my tree. I really hope to see you running straight to me this Christmas Eve.
That was awesome.
That was really good.
That was great. It really.
Gosh dang it.
Okay, I have to tell the story about this picture, and that is I have been doing vectors of everybody in the show for the special, and it's been eating my brain away. And I was like, I'm finally done doing the hosts. And Lunajex says, hey, where's my vector? There it is.
Murka horse.
It actually says, I am a dumb Murica horse. And then he got so upset with that one. And somebody, I think it was Steele, said that there was too much Murica and not enough horse. So I did another one that wasn't a vector.
Oh, God.
I have to find this now. Nope, it's just that. That's all I see. That next box.
Oh, that's because it's in replies.
Oh,
so go into that one, that tweet. I'm sorry. And you want to look at the whole conversation. Yeah, there.
Where?
Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down.
Let's read all of Parchy's tweets.
Yeah. Welcome to Elements of Parchy's tweets. Oh, here we go.
my gosh.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Love it. Love
That's
it.
the stuff that nightmares
Love
are
it.
made out of.
I'm gonna have dreams about that tonight.
I don't
Of course, you and I
I'm
both know that they're not going to be dreams.
Those dreams will help prepare you for when you move down here.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Totally.
Oh boy.
I'm America.
Oh, I'm sorry, it was Striker, not Steel. I'm sorry.
So Dice, tell us about the thing that you just posted
What did I just post?
in our chat discussion topic.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. So Spritefire in the IRC chat asked to know the musical influences for the cast of the Elements of Harmony show. So for those of you who do the musics, what are your influences?
Tim's is metal. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Tim's not here.
Yeah.
Tim's
Top.
definitely metal.
Yeah.
Tim's
I like
always
Taylor
metal.
Swift.
That's the only thing that he likes to discuss about.
Yes. Okay.
Tim has a very narrow range of what is metal, though.
I
He
know.
does. And most of what his definition of what is
I
metal.
thought we were moving on.
We are
Yes,
moving.
let's
are
move on
moving-
to something,
yeah.
somebody else.
God, even when he's
No,
not here,
he's not
still
here.
talk
We have to
about
talk
metal.
behind his back. Now I'm dropping pennies.
Hell is wrong with us?
Okay, so for
Anyway.
everybody else. All right, so my influences. Let me just turn this up slightly. My influences are obviously pop and alternative. So when I was growing up, my musical influences were mainly Elton John and like Victor Borga and
Ooh.
who else? There's somebody else. Oh, Nobuo Uematsu was so basically if you ever
guys had
listen if you ever listen to my piano playing, you'll hear Nobuo Uematsu mixed with Elton John.
That is an interesting
Probably
combination.
the most
So
interesting combination.
big and dramatic and flashy and with pizzazz.
Yeah, sort of.
So, Benny and the Final Jets fantasy.
but yeah, so there's that, and then when it comes to the other music that I do, like the alternative, like when I was in high school, I really liked My Chemical Romance. I like Avenged Sevenfold. I like anything that mixes like interesting genres, metal or hard rock or whatever, anything like that with pop and like has musical value to it, and it's not just drop D, chug a chug, chug a chug type of thing. Yeah, so that's pretty much my influences. Now my influences are like myself and other pony artists, because I don't listen to a lot of music at all outside of the fandom. I listen to talk radio.
I still do that, actually. I still listen to like today's music. It's basically outside music that I got influenced by, but you know what I mean. I still listen to both pony and outside music.
The other day, I heard a radio station announce that they were playing like the best hits of today, not 5 minutes after an 80s dance track.
Well,
What?
Six, you've been quiet.
I have. Have I?
Well, you
Yes.
said Taylor Swift at the beginning,
Oh,
which I'm going to assume is completely serious because Taylor Swift's friggin' awesome.
well, it's it was not serious, but I do actually kind of like Taylor Swift. Like,
Taylor Swift's awesome. She just has to like get over it.
yeah, and stuff like that she's done with other people, like Civil Wars. What was the song? It's the one that she did for the Hunger Games. I don't know. My sister and I did a cover of it. Anyway, yeah, my musical taste is actually pretty similar to Forrest. Like I really like Avenged Sevenfold and My Chemical Romance and stuff like that. I also like slightly heavier stuff, a little bit darker stuff like Seether and Breaking Benjamin, stuff like that. I think my favorite musician of all time is Dave Grohl, because he's awesome.
Nice.
And multi-talented, not just an instrumentalist. Like he's a true musician and really down-to-earth, cool guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Snowblitz.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
His influences, yeah.
Yeah. New Jersey.
Well, let's say I was basically born into like rock and acoustic, so basically like Green Day was probably like my first kind of things I listened to, but I really love like say My Chemical Romance and Evanescence. I love Foo Fighters. I love Evanescence. Amy Lee is amazing. Oh god, let's see. Disturbed I love. Then there was and even like the older stuff from like Van Halen.
Feel old.
Well, then there's like the older stuff that I love. I love Van Halen, Pink Floyd, Aerosmith. Let's see.
Parchy's thinking older stuff. And
Led
Zeppelin. Like
Zeppelin.
Beach Boys.
I love Led Zeppelin. Like I listened to a lot of that stuff back in the day too.
I think we can all agree that we don't like Owl City.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not a
like
big
Owl
god.
City.
I actually couldn't name you one Owl City song, so you know.
I don't either.
Fireflies?
I didn't even know owls had
Oh
cities.
God, that's Owl City.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I hate Owl
10
City. Sorry.
million fireflies. Something about your eyes. And I'm gonna sing with a floaty tone. Every song sounds the same. When I sing up in my brain, I'm gonna go crazy. I hate this song.
Ben at it, Ben.
See,
that was
okay,
that was.
back
I couldn't
to-
tell that you weren't playing it from YouTube.
All right, back to
Back to favorite memories. That is one of them.
Yeah, can that go in my list?
That is
Literally-
now on my list.
I know
my
Snowblitz's
favorite things.
One of
My
Snowblitz's favorite
things.
memories was I'm gonna kill all my coworkers.
That is one of them.
I wish I
Dubstep
had
Canoe-
that queued up. Like I wish I knew
Dubstep
where that
Canoe.
was. Oh, dubstep! Oh my God, yeah.
Dubstep Kazoo.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dubstep
Oh,
Canoe.
that's my favorite one about you when
Oh
you
my
did
God.
Forest dubstep. Playing your guitar, and then you're like, dubstep time. Zook.
These things, I don't know how this happens. I just like channel Brony Mike or Weird Al or something sometimes, and things just come out. Who else here makes
Yeah.
music and stuff? Zeta, do you have musical influences?
Let's see, Buddy Holly, Chuck Berry.
Frank Sinatra.
No, I'm being serious.
He's naming people that like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Forrest, I
Yes.
actually have my list ready to go in case you want.
Oh my God. Okay, let's just go.
Okay,
Let's Zeta think
so
for a second.
I like some really modern music. So Benny Goodman, the Andrews Sisters, Glenn Miller, a little bit of Duke Ellington, and then I moved on to the White Stripes, and then on to DJ Armin van Buren from there.
Lars, you're 800 years old. Shut up.
Let me tell you about this great Baroque organ piece I heard in Germany.
Was it done by Handel?
Johann Sebastian Bach. Yeah, it's a pretty cool guy. Had lunch with him once.
Mozart's really chill, dude. He likes to smoke a doob in the back of the church.
He used to get real
Y'all
crazy.
don't understand. Y'all do not understand.
Parchy, tell us about your old music.
My old music.
Your old
The
music.
thing is, I'm about to, because I grew up on the Beatles and Paul Simon, and those have been a big influence on me. In fact, I get like half my sense of humor just from the Beatles.
Yeah, I have to go with Parchy on that. That was the next thing I was
Actually,
gonna say was the Beatles.
Apart from the Beatles and Paul Simon, I get really into whatever is popular at any given time. So I'm really, really heavy into what they're calling bro step now, which used to be an insulting term, and I still think is.
One of my favorite moments in interviews was when I don't remember who it was, but somebody asked Silva, "Is dub trot a thing?" And Silva's answer was, "No."
No, it was Pony Step. I remember this. Yeah. I was the one that asked him, and I was completely kidding, and then he like pulled my head
Just
off.
flipped.
He took it so seriously. Like he just yelled at you. He was like, "Oh, I'm
it's-
sorry."
it's a serious
That's
matter,
the first
man.
time six died.
yeah.
Bro step, Moon Solace is the subgenre of EDM that a lot of people would say isn't dubstep. It's the stuff that like made Skrillex really, really popular when he
and
was
it's-
breaking away
it's
from
stuff-
regular dubstep.
It's stuff that frat boys call dubstep.
Zeta, did you want to bring up anything else, or should we move on to something special? Not that your musical tastes aren't special. I mean, like, you're a valued member I'm just gonna shut up.
I thought you were about to say Italian customer.
You really are sounding like patronizing.
Dig that hole.
You're giving me so many things to say, but it's like PG rating, PG rating. Oh.
It's gonna go dig my own hole.
That hole. Two.
All right, so while Zeta's digging a grave, Parchi, tell us about a thing that we did a while ago.
Oh no.
Oh, are we talking about the thing that I was working on today?
Yeah.
Okay, well, way back in July, there was a big 7th anniversary or 4th anniversary, I think it was 7th anniversary, for a game that's basically an open source version of Second Life. And how this relates to Elements of Harmony is Namesake Radio was doing a big 2-day event, and we were getting ready for BronyCon, and I was like, hey, let's go do an interview on Namesake Radio and promote our panel and help promote their radio station at the same time and have fun. And we ended up talking for like 2 hours to DJ Kuro and DJ Chaos, DJ Kuro being my niece, DJ Chaos being my wife. And I pulled some really great moments from that 2 hours. I had to listen to that so many times. And I made a little video of them.
And here it is.
Oh God.
I like beer and bacon and Canada. Tune in every Tuesday for a bunch of terrible people that interview other terrible people. Where terrible people will murder your families. We notice every time we're on a chat with Parchi.
Yeah. Don't we all want to murder Parchi for some reason?
It's just like Parchi's there just talking normally and we're having a discussion. All of a sudden, what was that for? Nothing. You existed in the world, so you get a smack. I don't know. I like lots of different ice creams. It depends on my mood. Like, Neapolitan is good because you get some pink and some white and some brown, and they're all delicious. Is that racist? Things we should bring up while we're talking about the Midwest. Our lovely lady who does all of our artwork for all of the guests that appear on our show lives in Iowa.
I've been through Iowa a few times. There's nothing there.
Corn.
It's just corn.
Corn.
Is corn.
Corn.
Did we mention corn?
I swear, the first time you said corn, I did not hear corn. I heard something else.
I did too.
Well, there isn't porn in Iowa.
You only hear.
It's just growing wild in the fields.
You only hear what you want to hear. You're like, yeah, shit. There's all that corn, or I just screwed up the word. There's all that porn in Iowa. Let's take a road trip. No,
there is.
Disappointed.
No, there
Go
is.
see the wild fields of porn.
No, there is porn in Iowa, just not the one you're looking for.
I don't leave the house.
You're gonna this weekend.
I am. I will leave the house this weekend.
Seriously, Forrest is like a hermit. Like, if he orders pizza and like the delivery guy just comes out and he's just like pops out of the mailbox chute, like, leave it under the doorway.
Shove the cash through the mail. Yeah.
And it's like, all right, thank you. Go away. Kink.
Yeah.
We are some disturbed people.
Disturbed might be.
That I missed that.
Yeah.
Archie, the part at the end with the doorway is just absolutely perfect.
It's so hilarious. I laughed so hard when I first saw it.
Oh my god. Leave it under the doorway.
Wild porn field.
Leave it under the doorway. I dare you.
So, those of you who were paying attention to me and Snow and Tim's Twitter around BronyCon may have seen a whole bunch of corn whiskey jokes. Now you know why.
Oh man.
By the way, I just like what ended up happening in our host chat here. Do I have to ask number 147? The princesses have been around a long time.
Yeah. Elements of Harmony.
Leave it under the doorway.
Leave it as.
You realize,
You gotta
realize
creep your voice to it.
You realize that if I ever do another ad for this thing, that's going to be the thing there. We'll leave it under
That's
the doorway.
gonna be the tagline.
Yeah.
Yes, well, it'll be like the hotel. It'll be like the Motel 1 ad, which is worse than a Motel 6. It's like a converted prison or something.
It is a
like
prison.
You know what? I feel like we should make a T-shirt out of that. Just like
We should. You know what? That's exactly what we should do. We need to capitalize.
I'd wear it.
We need to capitalize on everybody that tunes into the show every week and make them pay for stuff.
We just get that graphic with
Subscribe
just
to our
captioned "Leave it under the
Patreon."
doorway."
Yeah.
Leave it under the doorway.
Subscribe to the EOH Patreon. Donate to the EOH donation fund.
Next time We Love Fine has a t-shirt
Give to the-
contest, submit that.
Yeah, leave it under
the doorway.
Give it to the Forest Rain Foundation. There we go.
Oh boy.
I can't believe like the stupidest things that we say. It just follows.
They persist.
It just goes on, and I just said that randomly. I think I meant to say leave it by the door, but I said leave it under the door.
It's like Italy. We all have like one of those arches in front of the doors. So it's just a doorway.
Araxnus just said, "Give EOH all your gold and wow."
Yes, my level 78 Tauren chieftain demands it.
Level 78, such a pleb.
Oh my god.
Get on my level.
Get on my level.
6, do you have a secret hoard of Mountain Dew we don't know about?
I actually doesn't matter. I
do have a wow.
Oh my god. All right. So, okay, one of the things mentioned in that video was decibel.
Yep.
Which we should talk about because decibel is a very important part of this show.
Desi is an amazing person. She's the one who makes basically all of our avatars for all of our hosts and all of our guests that come onto our show.
Yes, I'm
only
looking.
one of us are currently using.
Yeah, I was about to say that on the stream I'm watching here, only one of us is actually using it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like pull up a bunch of these and just throw them in here. So like that's the first batch that I see. Then there's like.
You can see.
Oh well, not all those are
And
EOH
there's this batch.
related.
And then.
Yeah, not
let's
all
see.
of them are.
Yeah, but I'm just showing how many she does in this kind of thing. Like this is.
A lot of them are EOH.
Because she had done
see
a couple before. Because she did Starborn.
But yeah, but
She did
take
one for
just
Starborn
take a
and
look
stuff.
at how many of these actually are EOH though.
Why was
Yeah,
six
yeah,
in
a
it?
lot
Let me
of
just
them.
keep
Why was
loading in
six
these
in
tabs
suit?
here.
Wait, what
There,
about
there
me
was
in
an
suit?
avatar with 6 in a suit. Is that him?
Don't think that was me.
It looked like you.
Hey, there's Standing Leaf.
There's Bosch, and there's Standing Leaf, and there's Turk, and there's Bosch, and there's DB, and who's the Borg one?
Okay,
That's
so
Borg. That's
this
Borg.
this
Borg
one
is a
has
rank.
Equestrian Lord and Tarby.
Uh-huh.
Let's see,
And
is there any more of
Lycan.
these? She does a lot
Is
of
that
art.
Lycans?
She also did like some of Six's first fan art.
Yeah. She did. She did the really adorable one with that one.
Yeah, that one that was our farewell gift to you when we thought you were going to Mormon summer camp.
I know, and then I was like, "Lol, just kidding."
Oh, and don't forget about these ones.
That was the longest 2 weeks of my life. Not that
Okay.
it was a bad experience, but yeah.
There's a term I never
Oh, those
expected
look
any of you to
familiar.
keep using.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Forrest, I even actually still have the original sketches when she designed Araxnus in mine.
Oh wow, look
Nice.
at that. We've got
No,
Forrest,
ain't burn
Zeta.
that bad.
Yeah, we've got. I
And
was
then-
about to say we've got Forrest, and we've got Zeta, and we've got Tim, and we've got unimportant ponies.
So and then in this one, and then in this one, the last one here with the 4, we have Cyril at the top left, then Chi-Chi on the top right. We have my fiance Starborn on the bottom left, and Nexus from Philadelphia Radio on the bottom right,
I was gonna call it Angry Bacon Pone.
who is raging
Angry
because
Bacon
Nexus
Phone.
rages. So let's see. There's a lot of. Well, let's get rid of 6.
Yeah,
But
she,
there's a
has,
lot.
she has been cranking those out, and I think the very first set is that set of 4 of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one was mine and Araxnus was the first one she made.
Yeah.
What's
I still like the toaster.
I love
Yeah,
the
the toaster.
I
is
was
nice.
so proud of my changeling sea pony that I made for him, and then she made the toaster, and I was like, Oh, that's awesome! But I have to squeeze that changeling sea pony in somewhere.
Hey guys, I think Sliff might be trying to sneak back in here.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
He's trying to sliff his way in.
Oh God, don't say that. It's
He'll
like
never sliff past us.
Quick, let's cover him up with something.
Yeah, put something over me. Nobody will notice.
Here, have.
I'm only here for like 15 seconds, anyways. I just wanted to point out something. If you all haven't noticed, we're all secretly Jedi.
Why?
And I'm just gonna leave that there and let you ponder about that while I go away now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cover you over with Starborn as Master Chief.
Oh, okay. All right, that sounds good.
And we'll just do this. we'll do this, and magically.
I have a sudden temptation to play Halo now.
Magically, when I take this away.
Go. Okay, bye.
Magically, when I take this away, Sliff will have magically disappeared. So we'll shake it. We'll shake it for magical. Uh-oh. I just closed the Skype window.
For magical.
Oh no!
Okay, bye.
Oh no! No! Well.
Well, there was that magical you were talking about.
Yeah, when you shake a window screen, it closes all your other screens.
Okay, have I mentioned I hate some of Windows's crap?
I think you may have.
Like
well,
Windows 8.
Yeah.
Windows
By the
8.
way, one thing about Desi again, those avatars, like sometimes we've asked her for them on like a little bit of a short notice, and she gets them done in like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah. Sometimes we'll ask her like the morning before a show, or she'll be like, "Oh crap, I haven't started that," and then 5 minutes later, she's like, "Got it."
I'll be like working on the video like the day before and going, "Yeah, I've got everything. I think I'm ready to go. I still don't have the avatar." Well, have you asked Desi? No, I asked Desi, and she's like, "Oh crap!" And then like 5 minutes later, she's like, "Here you go." It's like,
yeah.
Did you have this ready already? She's like, "No, I just did it."
Same thing happened with.
At this point, Photoshop has a learning algorithm. It's just learn her stuff. She just right clicks and says "Create Avatar," and it's done.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, Desi's actually a cyborg, and she just downloads her thoughts into the computer, and Photoshop just kind of makes it.
Does it?
Just happens.
Yeah.
She did the same thing for the engagement picture with Demon Wolf and.
Yeah, it was done like right after the episode or by the end of the episode. It was.
No, that you're confusing that with every time you've ever done a video for us.
Right after the episode airs, it's like, yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm still rendering.
Yeah. Like our special where we had the 10-minute countdown, and literally, I got the special 1 minute till the end of the countdown.
Like I started uploading, and I was like, "Okay, it's done uploading. How long will it take for us to download?" And the countdown timer's going, and we're like, "We're not hearing from you."
During that, during that
we're
whole
just
entire,
like, we have no idea.
That is definitely a top 5 EOH moment, because literally during that whole entire 10 minutes, I don't remember exactly who was in here, but we were all like, "Oh my god, we don't know if Forrest is actually ready."
We were all kind of crapping our pants.
Yeah.
So we were all looking like this when the special was happening.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes,
and Forrest is just. I can just see.
Scroll it down slightly so you can see Desi's face.
Downloading.
And then it went on time, and we were like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, I actually swore. I think I dropped a few F-bombs just out of shock.
Yeah, you probably did.
Oh, there's another thing that we need to play.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, wait, which one?
It's a thing. So EOH is gonna play a thing now. That's a
Show the thing.
It's a thing that has to do with EOH. So you're watching EOH on EFN. Go.
A never free network.
Soon to be Canterlot Hill.
Yeah, soon to be Canterlot Hill. Go LOL. Whatever. I don't know. We're gonna play a thing. We'll come back and we'll say goodbye. Unless there's anything else we really need to talk about. Yes. Let's just throw the.
Do the thing.
Yeah.
Use the words.
Do the thing.
Hello, I'm Snowblitz and I host EOH. Hello, I'm Fritzy Beat and I make music all day. Oh hey, then would you like to come on our show? You mean that bunch of music bimbos on the radio? We could talk to you, no thanks, and make fun of you. Wait, what? And pick apart your music. Why that's why. Why would I join in on that? Slip could give you a big hat. Though forest scares me, I'm not sure if you really want that. Hello there, Fritzy, it is Snowblitz again. I thought I told you in Jungle Monster not interested, but this time I have come with some leverage. Wait, what is that? Now Sycam larks this giant goldfish. Now that seems a bit unfair, so just come without a care. Then will you get it off me? Crawl into its gills, we'll see. Are all you people crazy? What if I'm just too lazy? I'll just get started to wake you up with the metal songs. Okay, now Fritzy, do you finally give up? I think that Zapzeta was just a bit too much. I know you'll love it, this chance is really rare. I guess so long as Forrest doesn't swear while on the air. I promise this won't be hell, 6 might give you a cowbell. Well, if you put it that way, I guess it could be quite fun. But hey, before we do that, I have one question to ask. You ask which I prefer, mini fridge or bass player. We are done. Whee!
Guys, so much.
That was glorious.
I have to say something.
Did we do that before we interviewed Fritzy?
Yeah.
We did that during the interview of Fritzy.
The thing is,
For the ending, right?
Snow rehearsed that Sycam Lars's giant goldfish line, like several different inflections and intonations of
and
that
we were-
line, and I was like, what are you babbling about? What is going on?
We were giving him like creative direction with it. We were like, no, say it like this. Now pretend you're blah 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 blah.
You guys made me say it like 30 freaking times.
Yeah, we kind of did. Fritzy wasn't even around too, and it was his
No, he
song.
was
We were
around.
No, he wasn't in the call though.
No, he was.
Was he?
Yeah, it was
You
like
were doing it in the regular call, not the host call. You're
It
doing
was-
the regular call. You're just
Yeah,
going,
yeah.
Sycam Lars's giant goldfish. No,
It was,
you gotta like put some emphasis on goldfish. It's like what are you
Basically,
babbling about?
Well, Snow, luckily my goldfish has a plan. That plan involves you, Fritzy, and thermal bond epoxy.
What?
How is a being of pure plasma able to handle thermal bond epoxy?
It's my goldfish. We don't question such things anymore.
Oh my.
Carefully, that's the answer.
Well,
That's an answer.
the thing about that song. After we interviewed Fritzy, he was like saying like, you still haven't recorded the lyric, the singing part from it. I was like, oh, I forgot. And I'm like, all right, I'll do it right now. So we all went into our regular chat call, and Fritzy, I think Parchy got in later,
yeah,
but
it was
6.
after, wasn't it?
Six.
It was
I
after.
I remember that was a line in the Fritzy episode where Fritzy was just like, I'm waiting for your lines. And you said, but I've been busy. And 6 was just like, with what? EOH? Because we'll make you do it.
Oh, and it was true. We did. We made him.
So one of the things that is always brought up at the end of interviews with people is Zeta's question, which is,
I thought it was Tix's question.
Very long and drawn out most of the time. That's what it is.
There's two questions. One is the mini fridge question, which we already know about. But Zeta's question, what do you normally ask people at the end of the show?
I ask people, what advice do you have for people who are new in the fandom doing music?
And Dice brought up a good point in saying that at our BronyCon panel, which I have right here, that we had a moment sort of like that, which Dice said we should share. Since this is one of the great moments of EOH, and BronyCon was definitely one of those moments. So
gross, my real face.
For those of you that haven't seen us, this is what we look like in real life, and we all look like derps, and we all hate how we look, and blah blah blah. And on the right,
except my hair isn't that long anymore.
That's
my hair is much longer than it is.
My hair's short right now.
Anyway, okay, so we'll listen to this real quick. We'll listen to this real quick, just because Dice wanted to point this stuff out.
Again, easier said than done, but it's how you take those failures. And work. And but if it's what you love to do, you do just keep going.
Yeah, one quote that I really like, I don't remember who it's from, but the road to success is littered with failures.
Oh, absolutely. And it's how you, again, easier said than done, but it's how you take those failures. And, you know, I guess if there's one thing I feel like I am good at in life, it's getting back up. And I think, yeah, it's a valuable skill to have, just no matter what. Like my dad, when I was a kid, I rode horses a lot. And I remember the first time I got bucked off a horse, my dad gave me this book, and in the book, this girl gets bucked off a horse, and he wrote in it, because my dad used to ride horses a lot. He said, Kazumi, like, this has happened to me a lot, always get back on the horse. And that's always, horse. If anything, if anything through life, that's what stuck with me through the hard times, is always get back up, always get back up on the horse.
Yeah.
It's great advice.
It is great advice.
From a great woman who did great things that I wanted y'all to talk about, and that Tim ignored the parts of the document that I emphasized.
What about Tim hitting on her like thousands of times?
Oh, he's not even here to be able to defend himself. That's the
he wouldn't either.
I like how Parchi came back into that as if Kazumi Evans was dead. Parchi just comes back, that was great words of advice from a great woman who did great things.
Yes. So great.
No, I was about to say, and still continues to do great things.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And the immortal words of Michael Caine.
Because I used wrong tenses, and that changes reality.
Yeah, I think that is a very important message, is that the road to success literally is like littered with failures. Like becoming great at anything, you're going to fail over and over and over and over again. And the only thing that really can stop you from becoming to following down that road is falling into those failures and getting stuck. And so sometimes
it's really hard too.
Yeah. Sometimes you can get really stuck, and it does get really hard, but if you can find your way to continue down the path, you'll find the failures will still happen, but may not be as nearly as big failures as if you look back on the road that you've traveled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, one of the things is John Cleese pointed this out in one of his Q&A videos on YouTube, and that's when you first get started at something, you don't know enough about it to know how bad you are at it, so it'll seem like you're getting worse when you get started.
Yeah.
Because you'll realize how much further you have to go once you start learning about it.
Yeah.
So if you think you're getting worse, you're probably not. You're getting better at recognizing.
You're getting self-aware.
Yeah. Which means you're getting better.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. That means you're going to, like, if you can accept that and realize that you want to get better at something and put in the effort and work to actually get better at that thing, then you will succeed at getting better.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to bring up this clip, because we've heard from a lot of different musicians over the various episodes this very message of keep trying. Keep practicing, keep making music. That's the only way you're going to get better.
Yeah.
Who was it? There was somebody we interviewed recently that gave the greatest answer ever.
Probably Jax.
It's
Probably
probably
Jax.
Jax.
I think
the
it was
only-
like, I can't remember exactly what he said anymore. I forget everything that happens in the episodes.
You like black
There's
out and
so
wake
many
up in a
things.
field and you're like, what?
I think Jax was
No.
probably like my favorite episode because he was the only man alive to make Forrest cry.
Well,
Well, I don't know if that's ever, but on
Necessarily.
air, yes.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
Aoshi song made us all cry too.
That's true.
Mhm.
But that's a song
Yeah.
and not like a.
Except
just-
for Tim,
not,
who has
not
no
just
soul.
talking.
That's not just a hey, I like your music so much that I'm gonna bawl my eyes out at you.
yeah.
No,
And I don't
yeah.
necessarily think that Tim doesn't have a soul. I think he just had too much drink for his soul to feel anything.
Yeah. His soul was out of touch.
Everything that-
Overemphasized.
Seriously, everything that we like soulfully sad, like he doesn't feel anything.
He sold his soul to Jack Daniels.
He's just
Anyway,
anyway, yeah.
moving on. How about that non sequitur?
Yeah, good job.
He's gonna hear
no,
this.
but
Like, oh.
I actually I
Sprite
kind
Fire
of meant
had-
that as a joke, but just really quick, I'm gonna wrap this up. But in Batman Begins, when Michael Caine is all like, "Why do we fall down, Bruce? To learn how to pick ourselves back up," and that is like the most true thing in the world. And it's like you can't have success without failure because you don't know what success is.
And God knows we know enough about failure on this show.
Oh god.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, but in some cases, failure equals success.
go back and look at like our first episode ever,
And see how
then
far
look
we've
at
come.
Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of that, just before Dice leads us into the last question for everybody here, you guys in the chat, if you do have comments for us, get in touch with us. Send a tweet at EOHarmony. Tell us what we can improve on. Tell us what you'd like to see on the show. Tell us who your favorite host is. Tell us who your least favorite host is. We'll fire them in the new year.
Hey, that
mostly
kind of
gonna-
leads into the question.
It does. So, Dice, set us up for this question.
Sure. So Spritefire in the chat asked, "What New Year's resolutions are the EOH cast?" And I'm going to add here crew making this year. So who wants first?
I am going to vow not to get fired as much. Next year.
So you're going with the easy route. Make a resolution that you know you're not going to keep.
Is this specifically resolutions for the show, or
I would guess so.
I would say
I think it's just New Year's resolutions, but
I'd say just like specific. I think just each host, I guess. Or
so I don't have any resolutions for the show.
This kind of destroys like the whole New Year's resolution thing, but I've read that like actually like you can have goals and stuff, but like setting out too much of a detailed plan of what you're going to do can actually end up psychologically being a bad thing because you psychologically think that you've already accomplished it, so it makes you less likely to complete it. So that's why it's best to have like really, really general stuff.
and the more steps of the plan that are planned out,
the
are just more opportunities for failure.
Yeah.
So then you already
and
feel like
will
you
look at
fail.
it that way.
Yeah, and you're like, crap, we didn't make this deadline, and you stop looking at the goal and you start looking at the little mini hash marks and
Actually,
yeah.
just bringing up New Year's resolutions, like for me, last year, my New Year's resolution was to be true to myself and like become the person I always wanted to be.
That's a great resolution.
And I have. Or at least I'm working on it. Yeah. So like that was a big thing for me last year, and I'm like I've actually kind of accomplished that. Like I've learned to accept exactly who I am, and like there's still a crap ton of work that goes into like all the details of that, but like I'm day by day I'm becoming the person that I want to be and feeling the way I want to feel. So I guess this year my New Year's resolution is going to be to like continue that, to like, I don't know, be yourself better. But
all right, Snowblitz, how about you?
Me? Well, last year I wanted to sing in the fandom. My last year's resolution. I mean, I only did one song, which was Fritzy, but it was kind of like a joke, kind of.
You also did special.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really like. There's so many things I can pick out of that with my voice. Like I judge my voice a lot.
Oh, but that happens in any time you're gonna sing.
But I do want to do it again. I do want to make music in the fandom. Like, I do want to sing, because singing is fun to me. Like, I really do it. Like, I really like sing a lot. But like, I usually have like troubles with like mixing, rendering, and all that. I'm trying to like do my best with it, but I don't know. I judge myself a lot when it comes to singing, and usually I say like, "What if they don't like it? What if they hate it?" And it's like, yeah. But I'm gonna try. Yeah,
that's good. Well, I mean,
I'm gonna try.
You accomplished that too. So you wanted to do singing in the fandom, and you've done it. You've done singing both as a duo with Fritzy. You've done singing in our special. You've done singing in our other special that's not out yet, but you still did it this year. So congratulations! Like you accomplished what you set out to do.
Yeah, confetti! I do want to do it again, though. Because
do it again.
Do it again.
Do it all the time.
Do it again. Do it.
So
there's nothing wrong with having the same thing, because you can always continue to improve in anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you have this huge resource of all these people you talk to every week who,
I'm afraid to ask you guys.
You heard it, folks. Contact Snowblitz for collabs. Collabs.
That would probably be better for me.
Snowblitz's new feather.
Put it under the door.
Being a feather.
Put it under the doorway.
Put it under the door.
Address it to Snowfeather.
Oh my god.
So
Bastard saying Snowblitz and Black Griffin.
Snowblunts.
Write to us
Snowblunts and
at
Black Griffin.
Elements of Harmony, down the hall from Top Gear 201.
You know what?
In London.
Here's the weird thing. Like, every time, like, when I read like Gabe's tweets, sometimes like it's kind of weird because they're somewhat like similar, especially like personality wise, and just especially like last year. They're kind of the same, because last year, like, his birthday was like I found out like his birthday is like very, very close to mine. Like, not super. His is on the 24th of February. He's 5 days older than me. So let's see, I'm 27. So
I think we could skip over the details.
27.
Elements of math. Still on air.
We are still on the air, and other people have to answer the question.
Yay! I finally said my first curse.
Okay, 6.
6, go.
Let's go.
What? Oh, I was serious about the not being fired thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Nice, go.
Okay. Well, the fans will be happy to know that this coming year, I now know how a YouTube works. So we should have our videos of our episodes up in a more timely manner, so that you guys can relive the fun every week.
Fun.
Those of you who only watch us on YouTube can get to see us sooner than usual.
Yeah, and less sporadically, probably.
Yes.
Narcissus.
All those things.
I don't know. Get better at this whole audio thing and not set my equipment on fire.
That's how you know you're doing it right, though.
Seriously. Parchi, go.
I have 2. Number 1 is for the show. Yeah, I know, right? For the show, I'm actually going to see about actually taking classes in video editing instead of just learning as I go by throwing myself head first at the wall, which is what I've been doing since day one. And number 2 is, a couple of years ago, I made a really tentative toes in the water sort of foray into making music, and I'm getting back into it because talking to you guys has gotten me like really psyched about doing that again.
Aww.
Oh yeah, I should post your SoundCloud.
That's awesome.
Oh no, do not post that SoundCloud. Do not post that SoundCloud. It's terrible. It's awful. Also, there's a Klopfic on there that I read in Albert place, so we don't want to.
Zeta, did you already answer the question?
No, I didn't. I was getting everybody else to answer their questions.
Zeta.
But I guess for me personally, gosh. I don't know. I guess to just continue to make a bigger difference in people's lives and continuing to, because the whole reason why I started Inspirations, which joined forces with EOH, and why I continue to do this show is just because, I wanted to promote, the artists and the fandom that, didn't have quite the the name that, you know, a lot of the bigger musicians have.
Yeah.
And how some people kind of have that perception that they think that the music scene in Brony fandom's dying. Because I was thinking about this earlier today. I was like, no, it's not dying at all. Because I was listening to what was I listening to earlier? I was listening to somebody earlier today, of somebody that Fritzy Beat shows me, because Fritzy Beat knows like everybody in the fandom ever.
Yeah, Fritzy has like archives.
Yeah. You should see his iTunes. He categorizes everything amazingly. But anyways, but yeah, so just continue to make a difference in people's lives and continue to find new and better ways to promote people in the fandom. And personally, just to continue just to be a better person.
Yeah. It's funny that you mentioned like the making a difference in people's lives thing, because one of my favorite moments doing this show that I completely forgot about aside from the special is last week when we designed an entire show around a marriage proposal. And like
I wasn't
it was like the coolest thing on the planet.
Yeah, like name another show in the fandom that's done that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
even
that's CAC.
Even
there was
the show
an
itself.
episode of the cartoon about a wedding.
There were 2 episodes.
but-
Yes, but that wasn't about a proposal.
Yes. Anyway, so yeah, that was amazing, and like congratulations again to Dylan and Raina. We do have to end things off because we're like at an hour and a half now, or we're actually at 2 hours if you count the pre-show.
Who cares? No one's after us.
Yep.
So real quick, we need to thank everybody that has done stuff for this show. So from what we've managed to cobble together here, the people that have helped with the show in varying ways, thanks to Infinite for producing as little as he produces, Dice for all the PR stuff, Dale, all the hosts of VOH, Forrest, Sliff, Zeta, Six, Starlight, Snowblitz, Larsis for taming the goldfish, Midnight Rain for stepping in as a host over the summer and helping with some stuff, Flashwing, Parchi, Araxnus for always being there with us. You're pretty much an honorary member of the show, and like obviously we're working with you on Canterlot Hill, so we're all family at this point. But Araxnus has been amazing at linking us music and taming the chat for us and all that stuff. Seto, Desi for being the most awesomest person, and Luna Jax, who just joined our team a few weeks ago as a video editor. So, yeah. And that's all the people that we can remember for now. If there's more people, we'll
viewers
we'll
like
talk
you.
about them. And viewers like you.
And viewers like you.
Thank you.
And the Arthur D. And, sorry.
Also thanks to
In all
BashScript, who
serious-
wasn't in that list, because BashScript has done all sorts of awesome stuff for us.
Yeah, he has, and I don't know why I didn't. He's not in our credits. I have to fix our credits file now.
Oh my god. Anyway,
But in all seriousness, though, thank you all for watching.
yes.
Like, it's
Really.
awesome to know
You
Yeah,
guys-
thank you.
people actually think.
Because we
they're-
couldn't do this show without, people
Viewers.
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
Without
really
the
are the
viewers,
reason
the
we do
fans.
this.
And so we'll sign off, and after we sign off, give me a second, and I'll load up a video of somebody who doesn't have a lot of subscribers. They only have about 1K subscribers, but it's an amazing song. You guys should stick around and listen to it, especially if you like orchestral stuff. And I don't remember who linked it to me, but I'm sure somebody will point it out. But anyway, until next time, this is...
You go first for us.
Apparently, but like I don't, because I said the thing, so we just skip
Okay,
to
so
6.
so 6 goes first.
Till next time, this is...
Six string.
Snowblitz.
Zeta.
Parchi.
Lars and Larsis' goldfish.
Dice.
And Forest Rain, and we will
What is
see
under the
you
door?
on a new network at the same time in the new year. See you guys for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Sirens. Sirens.
Sirens.